Good evening, Leroy. How you doing?
I'm on vacation, so I am doing fantastic. Let me tell you, my friend.
What's your hat for today? What is that?
This is the Springfield Horseshoes
Oh, cool.
alternate hat, and
Okay.
this is an actual horseshoe. It's bread, meat, cheese, and fries.
Okay, you're talking to somebody from the state of Kentucky. When you say horseshoe, I was like, that is not a
No,
horseshoe.
it's
Okay.
it's
I was like,
food.
okay.
You'll
Yeah,
have to
that's
Google it. You'll have to Google it. It's
so what is
type
it?
in the it's It's bread, meat, fries, and cheese all in one dish, but it's shaped like this, like the capital, because it's Springfield. So, yeah,
Is it
it's
good?
pretty. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's it's pretty delicious. Yeah. It's
Right,
I
right.
can't have it. I can't have it a whole lot just because like I've gained like 500 pounds, and yes, I actually am on vacation after 4 days on the job,
Must
Steven.
be
Yeah,
nice. Must be
uh,
nice. Gosh. You become the
actually,
boss and all of a sudden you're taking vacations left and right.
I'll tell you. I was actually supposed to be on vacation all week this week from part of my old job, but obviously I'm not there anymore, and so I asked very nicely if, and I didn't take the whole week, but I asked if I could have some days off this week so I could recharge. I haven't had a vacation of more than one day off in over a year. And they were like, absolutely. And
And they
so,
said no, you're actually working Saturdays and Sundays those days. Um, that's
so
funny.
I'm off today through Sunday. So I'm pretty excited. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good. I guess so. I guess really you've yet to have a true full week then on the job, have you?
Yes, because I was in Evansville for training last week.
Which doesn't, that kind of counts, but doesn't really count at the
It
same time.
doesn't. It doesn't. Well, because yesterday they were like, "Oh, you have a meeting today at 3 o'clock," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And like, I pop up on camera because it was a Zoom meeting, and like Jacob comes in, he's like, "Shut your camera off, Leroy. What are you doing? Like, nobody else is on camera." I'm like, "Oh, okay." The camera. I'm like, "All right." So we're all learning new things here while we're doing this.
Yeah, that's a sign, I guess, that you're getting. Yeah, I mean, probably an adjustment for you. Uh, is it still going well though? At least.
So Tuesday was my first absolute just crap day. Nothing went right for me. Every day before that, I had been having a really good. Yesterday, just nothing went right for me. My computer kept doing updates. I was late to work. It was nothing went well for me yesterday. So and I was having all kinds of issues. Yes. I was having all kinds of issues with the software that we use for like writing news stories. It kept kicking me out and saying you're not authorized to write, and I'm like, I was just in this yesterday. Like it was working fine on Monday.
Or is that their way of saying you've already gotten fired?
Right.
The
Fine.
I like the is it the guy from the Jets or whatever a couple of years ago where he had his key card and he went and
It
doesn't
was
work,
revoked. And that we
and it's
don't we
because he
don't
had
like
gotten caught.
controversies. So the way we get
Uh-huh.
rid of you is we just shut off your
Revoke.
access. So,
Hmm.
but then the former operations manager came in and he was like, "Oh, that happens every once in a while. You just gotta give it a day." I'm like, "What?"
What
Okay,
software do
sure.
you use?
It's a thing called SoCast.
Okay, I've heard horror stories.
Yeah, well, so have I.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, I've heard. See, so we are in the process of so we just in the I guess it was about a month ago we finished a redesign of our website, and now we are, and I guess this is not public information, but we're developing an app.
Oh,
So like we
Caleb, I've
have
been
an app right
redesigning their
now.
website for 4 months.
Yeah. Well, it
Sorry.
took us probably about a month, but we're doing so we right now we have an app, but literally the app is just the stream. So this is actually gonna have like news stories on it. We'll be able to send like push notifications, and it'll have opportunities to do
Good.
like some. But So that's been like the project over the last like couple of weeks is trying to, because it's amazing the like, oh, we need the we need and then it's like, oh, we need this too. You need to contact Apple, you need to contact Google, you need to contact, we need this, and I'm like, I don't know what that means. Like, we gotta do so. It's a process.
Our apps work, but like every single app has some issue with it. The audio for the stream is too quiet, or half the buttons don't work, or so there's like a laundry list for our engineer of like, hey, all of this stuff needs to be done for it to be like, because there's no point in having an app if half the stuff doesn't work.
Yeah, so. and it's one of those things that we're like hoping. I'm wanting it to get fixed soon, or like get it out soon, so that before we're like 3-ish weeks away from sports really getting started. And so I'm hoping that it gets done before then so that I have time to fix the issues before it gets into the point where I don't necessarily have the time to dedicate, an entire afternoon to being on the phone. Because and I know this is probably more of probably a generational thing, but like, and I always, so they are big about calling.
Ew.
And I'm like, send me an email. And I said, and as I told them to, I said, listen, especially with the industry that we work in, like one time they did it and I was on air. I was like, I can't, you're calling at the worst possible time. But I just say that, like, let's do an email. And the best part about email is that then I have everything kind of, we have it all written down, and it's easy for me to, if we say, oh, we're going to change the color of the background to red instead of blue, just as an example, then I have it to where I could easily forward the email to, Mark, my boss, and be like, hey, this is what we're doing. It's all in there, instead of, hey, we just talked on the phone. It just, I don't know. And I know that's probably a generational thing. I'm ready for football.
You've got football here now, man. They day one of training camp was today.
Yeah.
You've got football here now, man.
And Bears already eliminated, right? No.
Caleb apparently lost 10, 15 pounds and says he can move better.
What color is nails?
I didn't look.
I love how mad that makes people. Like, so the Bengals had an injury today. Their first round pick from last year, he left. I don't know. Did you see the video?
Oh, no.
I'm with you, Steven. That's exactly, I completely agree, because then I have proof that I had the conversations.
CYA.
Yep.
CYA.
100%. 100%. That's why I always tell them, email. But it was the injury for Shamar Stewart, the Bengals' first round pick. It was one of those that, like, you watch it and you're like, oh, no.
There you go, Christy. Christy, avoid it. Because she hates injury videos. Like, whenever Sunday comes around, I gotta tell her, like, okay, hey, Broncos videos, avoid them this week. You're not gonna want to watch Broncos videos, or
yeah, it was just one of those that made you just kind of cringe when you saw it. And I love to. There's that one guy on Twitter who's, I guess he's a former NFL doctor or something, but he always like gives his diagnosis based on that. And I'm like, listen, is he right? Yeah, potentially. But like, you're watching a still frame in a video shot from 150 yards away. Like, come on.
Listen, if we allow meteorologists to go on TV and be like, oh, I can look at this little hook echo right here and go, oh, that's clearly, we can let doctors go on and be like, oh yeah, that guy absolutely snapped his femur, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, like, sometimes you can be like, yeah, that not great, Bob. Not great. Didn't happen. And listen, with Shamar Stewart, that very well could be it. My Dolphins are eliminated officially for the next decade. Yeah, there's not a lot of hope there for the old Dolphins.
I've been playing Retro Bowl.
Okay.
Which is a free football game on your phone. You can build like a whole dynasty. It's like a Tecmo Bowl, but for your phone. It's really, really fun, and I'm sort of giving like a plug for it because it's absolutely fantastic.
That's not an endorsement deal.
Don't worry about that. All right.
I will say the game that I know you sent Paul and myself last week.
Yes.
If you're a fan of baseball, is it Lockout 2027? or 2027lockout.com.
2027 lockout, I think is what it's called. Flip,
yeah,
or it's the other one. See, one or the other.
Well, here, let me see. I can do it for this. Golden Tee. There you go. That's a classic.
Hey, take that wheel and just go.
Okay. It is lockout2027.com. So here, I'm going to put it in our comment section.
Daniel, I highly encourage playing Retro Bowl. It has the real football teams. You can change the jerseys, and you can build your own dynasty with it. It's fantastic.
So what I just put in the comment section here, this is a game that is developed, and what it is you become the commissioner of baseball, and your job is to try and save baseball from the lockout. And so you have to make decisions like, how do we expand? Where are we putting teams? Are we doing a salary cap? But then you got to keep like the players happy. And I like it. You pick like your players. You pick your owner. It's kind of fun.
I failed.
Yeah. Paul tried one time. I don't play games with my phone for the lockout.
Yeah, you don't do anything.
I played it on my computer, except eat Taco Bell. Loves Taco Bell. There's a smartphone version of Golden Tee. What? I've only seen Golden Tee at a sports bar or something.
So Retro Bowl is, and I'll show you a screenshot of this because it's absolutely fantastic here. But you build your team, and then you can basically play like. So you've got your teams, and again, it's set up.
Let me. There you go.
There you go. You got your teams, and it's all set up like that, and so you can go through, and you can change like your jerseys and stuff like that. And then once you play, you've got your whole thing all set up. And then I'm going to do it backwards because it's all.
Now, how many hours have you put on this game?
Only about 3 or 4.
And you downloaded it 3 or 4 hours ago?
It's not important.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we know you well.
Let's see. I'm going to throw an interception here. Watch this. Let's see. I'm trying to do it backwards. Oh, he made the catch. Let's go.
Literally, Paul had the same exact question that I did. That's funny, Paul. Great minds think alike. Is it called? It's called Retro Bowl, right?
Retro Bowl, and I'm in like season. I think I'm in season 6. I've lost to Philadelphia in the NFC Conference Championship 2 years straight, and then I beat, and I lost to New England in the Retro Bowl, and their Super Bowl. So I'm the defending NFC champion, but I lost in the Super Bowl. So I'm trying to get back there this year, man. I'm telling you, it's tough.
Interesting. Blake writes in here too, and he says the Titans are making the playoffs this year.
Yes, Daniel. It's called Retro Bowl. It's fantastic.
You're just going to ignore Blake's comment there?
Yes.
What do you think? Titans making the playoffs?
No.
Do you have a day one training camp? Do you have a
wild card?
Yeah, let's say your team that, like, who's your dark horses in a right? Because I'm not saying this team's going to win the Super Bowl, but who's your team that didn't make the playoffs last year? Steven, it's wild. Comment it. Look at that. I'm trying to click, and your comment will not go on the screen. I don't know. It's wild.
I'll say the Saints. Goes up. The Saints are going to surprise some teams this year.
Yeah, I do love Wandale. I don't know about that. Blake, you're commenting. Isn't it wild that his look? I mean, you can see me. I mean, like, listen, you can even hear it. Maybe hear it clicking. It's not working. I don't know what. It's weird that your comments don't work that way.
I have no access to be able to pull it up.
There's a reason you don't. Yeah. Leroy doesn't need the power. Who is my dark horse team to maybe do something? I'm not going to say the Bengals because I don't know how dark horse that is. Because I mean, they still have one of the best
every year and then lose in the first round.
That hasn't happened since that used to happen.
Keep your quarterback healthy,
Mister. At least our quarterback doesn't paint his nails. You know?
I love how angry it makes people.
I'm just saying it just to get under yours. That's kind of the thing. I think you're right, Paul. Saints division is so bad, but I don't think that's.
But they haven't though.
I don't hate the Titans pick. I don't hate it because I think that's another division that's not very good as a whole.
Oh,
and it's just going to depend on how much you buy into Cam Ward taking the next step for that. But I mean, I don't know how much parity there's going to be this year. I think you're going to see the best teams kind of do their thing and go from there. Titans 100% making the playoffs. 100%. I'm even saying they win the division. 100%. Blake says.
Somebody mark that comment.
Yep.
Circle that comment. Mark that down here.
Yep.
Oh my
100%.
goodness, Caleb.
We'll have our football preview coming up soon. I mean, we're just a couple of weeks away.
Yeah,
Bears open up. They're one of the first games, aren't they?
Yeah, it's coming up in a couple of weeks.
I'm not talking preseason. Browns. I'm not talking preseason. What's the season opener?
I don't know yet. Okay. I'm still in baseball mode. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I could Bucks, Texans. Write it down, and when they do, Leroy does a polar plunge. Will you do it if the Titans win the division?
Why am I getting thrust into this? I'm an NFC guy. I don't even care about the Titans.
Okay, but you're the ones. I said I don't think it's completely crazy. You said he is crazy. So will you do the polar plunge if it is? But hey, how about this, Blake? If they don't do it, you have to do the polar plunge. Would you agree to that?
If they win the division.
If they win the division, you have to do the polar plunge. If they don't win the division, Blake has to do it. Who they got at quarterback? Who's that? Cam Ward.
Cam Ward?
Yeah, the number 1 overall pick from last year.
I'll take that. That's fine.
Okay, Blake, if you agree to it, we'll do it.
But I'm only doing it if Blake does it.
Let's see how much. He's in. There he is. He's in. You got to do your virtual handshake, right? There you go.
That's fine.
Okay. So if the Titans win the division, Leroy's gonna have to do a polar plunge. Listen. I've now never been so excited. I
all of a sudden, Sam's a Titans fan. Good grief.
Yep. Go Titans. Go Titans. Let's do it.
There's no way.
Leroy, that's the safest bet you can ever make, Paul says. Yeah, wild. How long does it take you to get into training camp for you to actually start following it?
So I have some Twitter guys that I follow. So I'll keep track of what's going on with it pretty much right away. But really, it's a couple of weeks that I like the social media games that they do with the players, but I really don't start really following it until about 2 weeks in.
I like that the NFL is a lot better than baseball at things like that.
So much better. So much better.
It was funny. The Bengals, they had a DJ that was like announcing their names. The players got in there. Paul says you can even bet the house the Titans aren't going to win the division.
Easy, Paul.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They stacked up their offense with decent receivers and picked up some good defense. So
the Jaguars and the Texans are still there, though.
Yeah, the Texans, CJ Stroud, I'm not on board. But that defense for the Texans is filthy. It is very, very good. Very, very good. I just like that we're I could talk about the NFL all year round, but now we're finally in the point. Blake says he'll take your house too if you want to put it up. Paul refuses to watch preseason football.
Shocker.
In fact, the Bengals play the Bears in the preseason. I'm pretty sure, don't they?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, because I think they're doing a joint practice in Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm. That's become a big thing.
Yeah, the joint practices.
It's safer for the teams. They like the camaraderie of working together on some stuff. And
there's always a fight.
I guarantee there's gonna be some absolute crap talking from that last year's game.
Dexter Lawrence is probably gonna break Caleb Williams in half.
Hey, don't be butthurt from last year. That was your own fault.
But listen, did I not tell you the entire time?
Let's go!
I told you exactly.
Go!
Okay, we're trying to do a podcast here.
I don't care. PCA! Home run, baby! Screw the Cardinals! Let's go! Suck it!
You need to calm down.
Do I?
You need to calm down. Calm down. Calm down. love that Paul is just a 65-year-old crotchety man about everything.
Anti everything.
Agreed.
How I got this man to go to the Indy 500, I will never understand.
You want to bet? And he's man?
Right. And I get it. Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying, like, wild.
Listen, he's man enough to jump in there.
No, and I respect that. I'm just saying, like, listen, I respect that. I'm just saying.
Speaking of Paul, he's got some preseason. He's got some preseason facts for you. Kind of goes in. The 4-0 disaster. Multiple teams have gone a flawless 4-0 in the preseason, only to completely collapse during the fall. Most infamously, 2008 Detroit Lions and the 2017 Cleveland Browns both went 4-0 before finishing 0-16. The 0-4 redemption, going winless in August, usually signals a rough year, but the 1982 Washington team, that's for you. The Washington football team stand alone as the only team in the last 50 years to go 0-4 and then bounce back to win the Super Bowl, and that'll never happen again since there are no longer 4 preseason games. I can guarantee that. You got your player of the day?
I do. I've got a bunch of games tonight. Let's go.
Yeah, we are probably going to go a little quicker on the show today. I've had back issues for years now, and I'm having a flare up right now. So for me,
he's a 70-year-old man,
right? I mean, I think it all stems back from a car wreck I had about 7 years ago, and I woke up yesterday and felt like I was a 75-year-old man.
Hey, Blake,
I'm waddling around.
Blake, that's PC MVP to you. So,
Shohei, right. Did Shohei retire that I'm not aware of?
All right, Rookie of the Year, 2-time All-Star with number 16.
Okay. You're going to have to hit the next one there.
That might give it away right there.
Okay, yeah, I got it, yeah. I remember when he died, yeah. One of the wildest days in baseball.
So, and I'll tell you a story about his baseball card, because I have his rookie baseball card, and it's wild to me. His baseball card's funny to me. But let's get to the next slide here for a second. You spelled it wrong, Paul.
Jose, yeah, this guy is one of the biggest what-ifs in baseball history.
Easily one of the biggest what-ifs. 38-17, 258 ERA, 76 games, 471 innings pitched, 589 strikeouts, 1.054 WHIP. Played for Miami for 4 seasons, All-Star Cy Young Award candidate and Rookie of the Year. Paul got it. And I know, Sam, you did too.
Yeah, Jose Fernandez. 100%. Really good pitcher.
I'll tell you a story about, I have his rookie baseball card, and one of the funniest things about his baseball card is it has his strikeouts listed, and he's got his strikeouts listed as like 3 because it was his rookie year. And it goes, Jose Fernandez is only 5,011 strikeouts away from breaking Nolan Ryan's record. And I just find that hysterical that they put that in there. That he's 5,000 and whatever away from breaking Nolan Ryan's record. And it's kind of heartbreaking but funny at the same time. But it's one of my more beloved baseball cards that I have is Jose Fernandez's rookie card. But yeah, just
he was good.
He was a beast. One of my favorite videos of his is where he catches the one hit from the Rockies player, and the Rockies hitter goes, "You catch that?" And he goes, "I caught that. I can't believe I caught that." Next up, 4-time All-Star, 2-time World Series, 2-time Silver Slugger, World Series MVP, NLCS MVP, or the number 40.
Who's that second team? The 49ers? I mean, is that red and gold?
Looks like the Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay, next.
Pitcher, right, left, born August 1st, 1989, drafted by the Giants in the first round of the 2007 draft. Went to school at South Caldwell High School in Hudson, North Carolina. He's 36 years old on August 1st. Well, he'll be 37 on August 1st.
A lefty pitcher. Go back to the
Not the other
What
one?
number
Not the
was
other
it?
one?
What's the other? Or I guess you can move forward.
He's number
LCS
40.
MVP.
So he was a
Okay.
4-time All-Star, 3-time World Series
Oh,
winner,
okay. Okay, I got this
2-time
now.
Silver
Yeah.
Slugger, World Series MVP.
Yep. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
134 wins, 124 losses, 347 ERA, 358 games, 2,209 innings pitched, 2,070 strikeouts. Yes, sir. Sam got it.
Not Kane. Good guess, though, Steven.
And probably one of the greatest hitting pitchers of all time.
Maybe the greatest World Series pitcher of all time, too.
San Francisco Giants and Arizona. Paul again
Paul's
with
got
the
it. Mad Bum.
Mad Bum getting it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I forgot that. I guess Arizona was that other one. Yeah, he was really good.
Yeah, that's apparently Arizona. It does not look Arizona-y at all.
I wouldn't have. They need to go back to the purple. Do you got a couple of tidbits before we jump into some logos here?
I do. We'll get into all that here. All right, we got a bunch of stuff. Let's get to it. The NBA investigation into whether the Los Angeles Clippers circumvented the salary cap to pay Kawhi Leonard could drag into 2027 if the parties don't agree on the findings or any proposed settlement that involves punishing the team. Sure. That's becoming a big rat's nest right there. And I feel that there's going to be a whole lot more people that get dragged into that when that's all done. The NCAA has suspended Tennessee linebacker Arian Carter for the first 2 games of the season for accepting a $427 flight from an agent after he declared for the NFL draft. In a statement, Volunteers coach Josh Hoople said Carter disengaged from the agent and repaid him for the flight in January. The San Jose Sharks have signed forward Macklin Celebrini to a 5-year contract extension worth $18.8 million, which makes him NHL's highest paid player. Isn't that insane? What's the highest soccer player?
And this is not me. This is not me
What's the highest soccer
taking
player?
a shit. Not me taking a shot at the
What's
NHL.
the highest MLS player?
What?
What's the highest MLS player?
Oh, Messi probably makes. Yeah. What is Messi making? He's 28.3.
Okay.
Yeah, and that I don't know if he's the highest, but I mean that's just showing too why hockey's clearly 4th or 5th.
Sure. Fever are the first team in WNBA history to score 100 plus points in 4 straight games. Oh, you freaking bum! 49ers head coach Kyle Shanahan wanted to make it clear he was at fault for the car accident that left him with multiple serious injuries in 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago that almost left him blind, or at least blind in one eye, from the accident that happened. He was looking down to grab his phone and went to the left lane and hit an SUV. Justin Herbert, Madison Beer announced their engagement on social media. I would like to make a plea that Justin Herbert change his name so that he's Justin Beer. I will absolutely buy his jersey if he changes his name to Justin Beer.
Do you know who Madison Beer is?
I do not.
Okay.
The Philadelphia Eagles are signing 2-time Pro Bowl selection Jalen Carter to a 4-year, $152 million extension worth up to $160 million, including $106 million guaranteed. The extension makes him the highest paid defensive tackle in NFL history. Elijah Bieniemy, thank you, I can't talk.
Bieniemy.
Thank you.
Bieniemy.
Good grief. Was arrested and charged with malicious wounding. Another charge I didn't know existed. Use of a firearm in the commission of a felony and discharge of a firearm inside a dwelling after he shot his mother, who remains hospitalized in stable condition while he, Eric, was at practice in Kansas City. A non-conference matchup between Duke and Michigan has been called off after broadcast rights could not be resolved. Duke will now play Red Raider basketball on December 21st. Former Chicago Blackhawk Patrick Kane is back to Chicago after spending a couple years in Detroit. LeBron will be joining the Philadelphia 76ers. IndyCar has announced a new chassis that will be coming out in 2028 after using the same chassis since 2012. And those are my tidbits for today.
All righty, time to hit our music here. Time for a little Leroy's logos. I've got 3 college logos for Leroy. He's just got to tell me what it is. And these are all repeats from season 1 of, I don't know, of Leroy's logo. So he has seen these all before. Not that that will help, probably, in the least. Would you like 1, 2, or 3?
3.
Number 3. He's going to go up with the first one there. What school is this?
That's the Cincinnati Bengals.
No, don't think that's right.
Oh, we're going to blow it. Good grief. Oh. What a joke.
You got a guess on this one or no?
I don't know this one.
This one is not far from... I mean, it is in the vicinity of where I am right now. It's not in Kentucky, but... This is Tennessee State.
All right.
Tennessee State in Nashville.
Cool.
Alrighty, 1 or 2. Number 1. There you go. Blake got it. Of Tennessee State. Steven said it got LSU vibes. You are right there. Alrighty, you said 1?
Yep.
Number 1.
Isn't that the A10 logo?
They are in the A10. I'm almost positive they are. I'm pretty sure they are. Let's see. Am I right? No. Okay. Were they? They may have moved.
They used to be in the A10.
Yeah. Well, maybe not. Unless is AI here wrong? Because I could have sworn that they were in the A10. Yeah. Guess not. No, they're in the Horizon League. Not that that'll help you in the least, but.
Nah.
Steven, I'm sorry that I'm having to put this one up here. Not that this helps Leroy, but this brings back bad memories from 2013 Kentucky. This team beat Kentucky in the NIT that year.
Oh my God, Thornton, throw a freaking strike.
Whoa! Whoa! Gosh, bless. This is a family show.
No, it's not.
What's your guess on this one?
It's after 9:30. We're all right. I'll go. I've got nothing. Go ahead.
This is Robert Morris. Robert Morris.
Okay.
And then your last one. I gave you a little bit of a hint there, I guess.
Gosh, these are hard, man.
This one's not as. This one's a Sunbelt team. Not Barron County, Stephen. Although very similar to their logo. You got a guess on this one?
Nope.
Oh boy.
No, I told you these are all hard this time. I don't know any of these.
Oh. This is Little Rock. Arkansas
Okay.
Little Rock, the Trojans.
Okay. We used that one before?
Yeah, we've used all those before.
All right.
Yeah, Little Rock was one of Western's big rivals back in the Sunbelt days. And that's now... Oh. Don't look at the comments, because you might be about to see us.
I'm watching the game, Sam.
Okay, you don't need to, I didn't know if it was going to spoil what was about to happen.
Oh, no, I'm watching this stupid
Yeah,
thing.
no, I didn't know if Blake was watching ahead of you, so I was saying don't
Blake,
look at the comments.
Hey, Blake. Hey, you're like 53 and 54, so suck it.
Hey, the Reds took 2 out of 3 from the Cardinals over the weekend, except the one game you went to. You brought bad luck on that. Paul says he knew that one.
Karma
Blake's,
for what?
I don't know. Tarps off, Blake says.
Yeah, you finally picked up a win. Good job.
I know the game. You're lucky you didn't go to the game on Sunday, because I think they said at one point the heat index in that Reds Cardinals game was like 125.
I'll tell you. I went to that. It was so brutally hot. It really was. It was insanely hot.
And that was a night game too.
Only current games matter. Should we check the standings and see current games matter?
I guess what Blake's saying is they won their last game.
May got traded this evening. Y'all are sellers.
Oh, did he really?
He was hugging everyone in the dugout.
Hmm.
So I don't know.
Interesting.
I'm 90% sure he got traded tonight.
Interesting. Okay, we got a little bit of play clock segment here. Got to ask or answer questions the other person doesn't know is coming. That would be fun to come down for a Georgia Southern game, Paul. Maybe next year. That would be fun to look at the schedule. I wish Western would play him, because if Western would play at Georgia Southern, I'd 100% go down for that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Okay, would you like to ask or answer
Plus,
first?
I want to rub it into that new fake broadcaster's face. Big forehead. I'll answer first. Six. Unless you got questions.
No, I've got this. What's one sports rivalry everyone should experience in person?
I would say Bears Packers would be a great one.
Have you experienced that?
Have I experienced that
in person?
In person, no, but I mean, just even in the experiences that I've had, it's been fantastic. One that I have experienced is Cubs Cardinals, and that is an amazing rivalry as well. But Illinois Northwestern, another great rivalry as well. Just two teams that really, and then I'll say WKU MTSU, another great rivalry as well. There's some really good ones.
Grayson Edmonton?
Yeah, but I'm talking about ones I've experienced. I haven't experienced that one.
UK U of L, like Steven said, that's a big one, especially in this area of the country.
Oh yeah.
Bengals Steelers is nasty.
Louisville.
It is nasty as far as Bengals Steelers go. Okay, I'm ready.
You don't say. Would you rather get free season tickets for the Bengals for life, or free Reds and not be able to watch the Reds, or free Reds tickets for life but not be able to watch the Bengals?
Option 3. I wouldn't take that. I'm saying I wouldn't take the deal of having the free. I think that's a genuine option for this, is that I wouldn't take the free tickets for either one because I'd want to watch both teams. And I think that's an okay answer to your question, is I don't think I would, because I wouldn't want to turn down watching one of those teams. Do they drive me crazy? Yes, but do I enjoy watching them? 100%. So that would be my legitimate answer, that I wouldn't want to stop watching the Reds or stop watching the Bengals. So I would just not.
I don't know what irritates me more, Paul hating everything or Sam taking the easy way out on every question that I ever ask him.
I don't think that's the easy way out. I think it would be that I don't want to. I wouldn't take free tickets. I mean, that's. Would you take an answer on that?
Cubs.
So you would stop watching the Bears, or you'd stop watching the Cubs?
I'd stop watching the Bears. Free Cubs tickets for life?
Mm-hmm.
Shoot.
I'd stop watching the Cowboys and watch the Braves. Yeah, I know, but Paul, I feel like you're not a... Yeah, Leroy is very salty tonight. You're very salty tonight.
Yeah, Blake pissed me off, and the Cubs pissed me off.
Mm-hmm. You're on vacation, and you're in a pissy mood. Did you not do what you said you were going to do earlier?
No, I broke my lawnmower today. I'm crabby.
Why'd you break it?
I fixed it. I fixed the belt because the belt broke on it last week. And I did it all by myself. And I went and I mowed for like 10 minutes and it broke it again after I put the new belt right on there. And so I must have done something wrong. And so my work that I did myself didn't fix it. And so I'm irritated because I thought I fixed it and I didn't. And so I wasted $33.
Mm-hmm.
So I worked in my yard for my whole day off, and I just wasn't thrilled about that.
Do you have a big yard?
Yeah.
Don't you have children? Isn't that what their job's for?
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm. 1 to 20, or maybe 25, 20.
15.
What's the best smell that comes from a kitchen?
You know, I'm allergic to the smell of cooking meat. So apparently it's a real thing. But every time I'm in the kitchen where there's cooking meat, my throat closes up. Yep, that's a real thing. Absolutely. Jambalaya. To me, jambalaya is fantastic. I love the smell of jambalaya. It's fantastic. I love it. It's wonderful. But yeah, I love it. I love it. I'm trying to think of other good smells in the kitchen.
Is there a smell of something cooking that you do not like?
My mom does rutabaga. Which always smells horrible. Rutabaga always smells horrible.
I've never had that. There's Paul's advice for you on that.
Spring is tight of knot, will snap again and again. I do love bacon.
Chocolate chip cookies. Cooking. That's always a really good smell for it. 100%. Okay, what's your question?
You go out to a restaurant for breakfast. What are you eating?
Oh gosh, it's the one meal like I never, I guess because I'm not a morning person, like it's very rare. But in the times that I do, like a sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin from McDonald's. Like, is that an acceptable answer for it?
Yeah.
And if I'm at an actual restaurant, it really can. I could go a multitude of different ways for it of a sit down. But I legitimately like an actual breakfast, other than like a continental breakfast that I had earlier in the summer. I genuinely do not know the last time I actually like went out to breakfast. It's been multiple years probably.
Paul, I'll tell you, Dave Klimola used to wait till I went to bed when I was a kid, and then my dad made popcorn on the stove, and he would wait till I went to bed, and he would make popcorn on the stove, and so you'd hear the
like the Jiffy Pop,
like regular popcorn, like Orville Redenbacher on the stove, and he poured in he had a popcorn pot, and he'd make it, and the whole house would smell amazing, and he always waited till I went to bed. I'd get so ticked off that he'd wait till I went to bed to make popcorn. But yeah, like that smell is like ingrained in my head from him. So thanks, Dad, if you're watching.
Paul, there's a barbecue restaurant in Cincinnati that makes jalapeno cheese grits that are phenomenal. Now, are you with a waffle? Are you a waffle guy, or do you have to have like chocolate chips in it or something like that?
Me?
Collective.
I don't really have. I'm not a big waffle guy. I'm much more of a pancake guy myself.
Well, then, are you a blueberry pancake, a chocolate pancake, or just
regular? If I do, I like blueberries or strawberries. But I'm if they're by themselves, I'm army. So like I'll eat them plain. Like I don't need syrup or anything like that. I'm weird. Like everyone looks at me like, well, you're so weird.
But there's really not many foods you don't like, right?
No, I mean I'll eat pretty much anything. And like
what's the one thing that like you would be I don't really want that. Like what's your Paul is to Taco Bell, Leroy is to what?
Liver.
I don't know that I've ever actually had liver.
Yeah. Otherwise than that, but I'm a big cold food guy. So like, while a lot of foods like need to be put in the microwave, like things like that, I'll just straight up open them from the can and just eat them from the can. Like it doesn't bother me at all. And a lot of people think that's absolutely disgusting.
So like you'll eat like a can of Chef Boyardee?
Like yeah, chili mac, things like that. Like I'll just straight up open it and just eat it straight up from.
It's a little weird.
Yeah. Oh, I fully admit that that's bizarre.
Mm-hmm. Steven's in agreement with you. Liver is bad.
All right.
Yeah, I've never had. I would try it. Like I'll try anything once.
And for once, that's a good thing.
Okay, what year's the lineup from?
All right, got a game to play. Nate McLeod, J.J. Hardy, Chris Davis, Adam Jones, Matt Wieters, Jim Thome, Mark Reynolds, Ryan Flaherty, Manny Machado, Joe Saunders, taking on Ian Kinsler. I like Gizzards. Elvis Andrus, Josh Hamilton, Adrian Beltre, Nelson Cruz, Michael Young, Mike Napoli, Giovanni Soto, Craig Gentry, and a guy named Yu Darvish.
Say there, Yu Darvish, great pitcher, but he is the reason the pitch clock is a thing.
Oh, yes. Him and Steve Traxel.
It would take so long for him to pitch.
It'd
be like a minute in between pitches.
Has like 7 pitches, man. Like, it's insane, dude.
Just,
like, throw a fastball. Good grief.
This has got to be what, like 2013?
Okay, Sam says
2013. I'll lock that in.
Sam says locks in 2013. Steven says 2010. Paul says 2014.
Yeah, Jim Thome, that's a wild one in there that I
Orioles.
didn't think
Orioles.
I didn't think he would have lapped over with like a Yu Darvish. But then again, Josh Hamilton. This might be earlier. Now that I'm thinking more about this, I think Steven might be right. 2010.
Josh Hamilton, man.
Yeah, because I forgot he went to the
that's another big what if.
Angels.
All right, ready?
Go for it.
2012, Friday, October 5th, 2012. Baltimore Orioles beat the Rangers 5-1 in the very first wild card game. Very first wild card game that was ever played for the new advanced playoff system for MLB.
Were you an expansion playoff guy on the 2027 lockout game?
Yes. Yep, I was.
See, I would have felt like you would have been a guy that would have. No, we're back to 8 teams or something.
No, I'm more baseball is good. More baseball is good. More baseball is good. John Jay.
I know you expanded the Ghost Runner though. I'm sure. I never got to that point because it got too far along that they're going to cancel the season if you do this. I'm like, okay, we're doing it. Move forward.
John Jay, Carlos Beltran, Matt Holliday, Alan Craig, Yadi.
Don't even mention that 5th guy. He's not.
David Freese, Dan Descalso, Pete Cosma, Kyle Loesch. They got Michael Bourne, Martin Prado, Jason Hayward, Chipper Jones, Freddie Freeman, Dan Ugla, David Ross, Sandleton Simmons, and Chris Medlin. Paul, you should get this one easily.
David Freese.
Oh, easy, Sam. Easy, Sam.
I got nothing against him. No, I mean the guy hitting 5th is the guy I got a problem with. Arguably one of the more overrated players in Major League Baseball history.
Screw Yachty.
What are we like 2012? I'm gonna say this is the other. I'm Steven and I are in the same. This is the other wild card game that year. Well, yeah, because 2012 that would work because the Reds won the division that year. So yeah, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say it's 2012.
All right. Paul says 2014. And Sam is correct. This was the other game. Cardinals beat the Braves 6-3. And this is absolutely the other game that day. This was the other wild card game. Cardinals beat the Braves 6-3 in October 5th, 2012. I tricked you. Yep. Over at Turner Field. 52,000, man. That's a fantastic game. All right. 2010. Tell me the team.
Southern Miss. Okay. Now see, I got to think about what damn team he was on at that point.
Yeah, Steven, that's wild. I love doing this because I love looking at some of the weird other logos for some of the smaller schools. It's a lot of fun to put this together.
Mm-hmm. You think it would help you in Leroy's logos?
It doesn't because you never pick any of them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's Brett Favre. So this has to be Vikings Brett Favre because that's Adrian Peterson.
Yeah. Yep, Vikings from 2010. Cool. All right. And finally, so we just are having so much fun with this.
Oh,
What year?
I know.
Would you relax? It's okay.
It was the first time the Reds made the playoffs in my lifetime.
It's okay.
And Roy Halladay
Oh.
threw a no-hitter in the first ever playoff game of my lifetime.
Oh, I didn't know. This was not intentional, my friend.
Yep, because the Reds got swept. I was 13 years old in 2010.
Oh, you had to have been bitter. Because 1998 Cubs Braves, I was bitter.
I was just happy that they'd finally done it.
16-year-old Leroy was bitter.
See, 2012 was the one that really hurt for the Reds because they were up 2-0, 3 games in Cincinnati, and couldn't win any of them. The Dusty curse. But yeah, this is 2010.
Yeah, it is. Good job, Sam.
Old 2010. Right.
And I got one more.
My goodness.
We're bringing back an old favorite just for Sam. Name that driver. F1, IndyCar, NASCAR. It's been a minute since we've done this one. All you got to do is tell me whether the driver is an F1 driver, IndyCar driver, or NASCAR driver. That's it. That's all you got to do. First one.
No, I know. Is that all the same picture of Hocevar?
Is that?
That's who it is.
Yeah. It's not the same picture, but it's the same guy. Yeah.
Even on the right? Okay, well, he's a NASCAR driver. Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Next.
Shout out to Emily Spink for that one. I have. Looks like a tool. I'll guess that's an IndyCar. I have no idea.
That is correct. That is an IndyCar driver. His name is Dennis Hogger.
That's not Daniel Suarez, is it? Is it?
I'm not at liberty to say.
No, I'm going to... You're putting a selfie in there. I'll guess that it's Daniel Suarez at NASCAR. I'm going to Google him and see if I'm right in guessing Daniel Suarez.
I mean, I posted a picture of him on my Facebook this week because I was standing right next to him.
Is this Daniel Suarez?
It is not. It's Esteban Ocon. F1.
Okay, that's not a real person.
That's absolutely a real person.
I want to know how you got the creepy selfie of him.
He posted it. What am I supposed to do?
You had to go deep into that to get his creepy selfie. Speaking of NASCAR, it's time for the NASCAR pick contest. There's only 4 weeks remaining in this because usually we wrap up when the chase begins.
Correct.
Because that's when the pick contest usually begins,
yep.
And then we're not just picking.
Yep.
Last week they were at Indy. Leroy, you got 44 points. Doug came away with 43. I had 28. Blake had 11. Steven, you had 9. And Daniel and Paul came away with 1 each.
I was at the Brickyard this weekend. I was at the NASCAR race this weekend. I had a good time. I got to work as a member of the press, but I quite enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. A lot of people were not thrilled with the race. A lot of people were not happy with the race. There were only 8 passes that were not in pit lane on the actual track. A lot of people were not thrilled with it, but I enjoyed it. I got to interview a few NASCAR drivers. Unfortunately, I got to interview them after they crashed, but I still had a good time. So,
did you ask them why they crashed?
No, I mean, kind of. But yeah, I did enjoy. I really had a good time. I really did. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, good. Give me the guy that's sitting 5th on the poll, whoever that is.
Well, it's not announced yet, Paul.
Yeah, you can't. Or you just want whoever qualifies 5th? Are we allowing that?
For Paul this week, I will allow
Okay.
that. For Paul this week, they're at Iowa. It's the shortest track on the circuit. I will absolutely allow that.
Okay. I'm taking Christopher Bell. Steven, did you want Hocevar this week? I saw you have already thought I'd pick Hocevar. Is that who you're going with for this? Who are you picking?
I will take Christopher Bell.
Oh, you're picking the same guy as me. Interesting. And Steven is picking Hocevar for this week. Alrighty, he's going to pick Hocevar for this week. I should have mentioned, too, the standings right now. Let me refresh them over here. I did some work on this spreadsheet. It was a mess as far as just the organization of it. I have 752. Leroy, you have 654. Paul at 639. Doug 467. Steven 371. Daniel at 104. John at 46. And Blake has 24. Even though John has 46, even though it's not attempted a single. We just gave him a courtesy Logano pick.
Correct.
To open up.
I forgot to mention earlier, by the way, the women's professional baseball is playing in Springfield. They're playing this. They're starting their season that starts this weekend, and they're all playing in Springfield, Illinois. It's Los Angeles, New York, San Francisco, and Boston. The season runs from August 1st till August. What's it run to? It runs till September 6th. So if you're in Springfield, you come out, check it out. It'd be fantastic.
Are you going?
I'm gonna try to get in the game. Tickets are like $20. So they have the same rules as regular baseball, other than they use aluminum bats, and their outfield I think is like $250 to center. But otherwise than that, rules are the exact same. So and it's close. Like if it wasn't close, I wouldn't care. But surprise, surprise, Paul doesn't care. I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you.
I did see some reel earlier that was like, well, in fact, I saw two reels. One I was going to bring up here, and then the other one was something about, it was like interviewing people outside the All-Star game. It was like, if you got up to hit against Paul Skeens, how many hits in 100 would you get? You give one guy 40. I'm like, Paul, he could tell you what he was throwing, and you wouldn't even...
I might connect with the ball once.
And break your hands in the process, probably.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I'd be thrilled if I hit a foul ball. I'd be thrilled if I hit a foul ball.
I love the people that think, even people that are like 5. Like, no, you could not.
There's no way.
No, you could not. And the thing is, Paul Skeens could be like, Leroy, here comes a slider.
Got it.
Yep.
Well, and I'll tell you, I attended some of the right, and that's it right there, right? Like I said, I'd be thrilled if I just made contact with one pitch. I sat and I watched, the prospect league, which is college, right? The guys that play summer league ball, where they're trying to improve their draft stock. You sit behind home plate and you watch the pitches, and it is insane the movement that these guys there at the college level have, where it looks just like the ball's going to come right over home plate, and the ball just falls right. It just falls right away. And when you're watching on TV, it looks really, really good. And they showed the All-Star game. I forget who it was. It was Bryce Harper or it was somebody else, but he went and swung. And like it looked really, really good. Like it looked like the ball was coming right over. And like I would have swung at that. And he swung, and obviously he connected with nothing. Because the ball just fell right off it just fell away. And it was just like, I get it, but it's Skeens, man. You ain't connecting with nothing. Don't even start, dude.
What about Mizorowski?
That guy's good. He's gonna be a Tommy John kid, but he's good, man.
I just want to almost just stand in there and just say, buddy, just throw it right down the middle. Like, I'm not, like, don't even give me an at bat. Like, I don't want to. Don't get me in a bat or anything.
Well,
I want to see how fast.
Have you seen in Louisville?
Yeah, where you stand behind there. It's been a long time. Yeah,
where they throw the pitches and you have to stand there and watch them.
Mm-hmm. No chance.
That's wild. No chance. That's wild.
Next week we'll be back. As it'll be the month of August, one day closer to football season. Do the Cubs make a trade?
Yes. I was going to ask you if you think Scooball is going to be traded as well. The Cubs are going to get a starter. It's just a matter of who. We have like the fifth worst WAR for pitching in baseball right now. Like their batting is like I think third. What I tell one of my friends? I sent the list. So the Cubs are seventh. Or the Cubs have a 22.6 WAR for batting and a 3.2 WAR for pitching. Like it's awful. They absolutely need some pitching help. The Reds are 5.5 and 6.0.
Yeah, I mean it's.
The Braves are Atlanta is 12.6 for batting and 9.6 for pitching. So, yeah.
The Chris Sale effect.
Yep. That's 100% what it is. So I think you're, but see, the thing is teams are going to be really interesting this year because of the lockout, right? You're going to see a lot of weird deals where I think you're going to see a lot of teams trying to find, because the guys on TBS said, look, you're getting 21 games. That's what you're getting. You're getting 21 games for these pitchers. And so you've got to utilize the best that you can for those 21 games. So I'm really interested to see, and I told somebody else, the extra wild card really, really makes a lot of these Cardinals and a lot of these teams that are really, really close think that they're there when they're not. And that's nothing against the Cardinals. If the Cubs were 55 and 52, I'd be irritated if they were buyers. You're not buyers. If you're 3 games above 500, you should not be buying. You just shouldn't. The extra wild card gives these teams hope. And it's ridiculous. Because you just don't. You just don't. You're not there. And if you don't think you have a legit shot at beating the Dodgers, if you don't think you can beat the Dodgers, then forget it. Because that should be your goal. Can this team beat the Dodgers in a 4-game set? And if you answer that by saying no, then you need help. Or you're not serious about your playoff run, and you should be sellers. But there's too many teams, and I've said this the last couple of years, there's too many teams that this extra wild card gives false hope to, especially when the division, when you have like the AL Central where the division is a little bit closer, where like a team that's 3 games out thinks that they have a shot. So,
Steven, the anti-Ellie stuff that some Reds fans have is just, I don't understand it.
Ellie does not deserve. Ellie should be a Red for life.
Yeah, it's not. That's not happening. I'm well aware of that. Oh, I know. Like it's just. I know that's not good. But he's going to be a Dodger. He's going to be a Yankee. He's going to be a Met.
But that's the purist in me. Forget the Ghost Runner rules. Forget the all the extra excitement and all the stupid stuff that they do. If you want to see me absolutely yell at a cloud, it's the fact that players don't stay with teams anymore. That's the thing that irritates me. It's the fact that PCA won't stay with the Cubs. It's the fact that Ellie won't stay as a Red. That's the thing that drives me nuts, Sam. Joe Burrow should be a Bengal for life.
And it's different in the NFL. It's different in the NFL.
And it is. But it's
and you know why? Because of a salary cap. And it'll just never happen in MLB. Like when we were playing the game, I didn't even make it a thing just because for one I knew I was trying to win the game. And I just know it's not going to happen. I'm not saying that I don't think it should happen. I mean, it would be great for the game. But I mean, if you're the players, why would you want it?
There's no reason.
No.
You don't want that.
No, why would you?
It doesn't help you. And It's billionaires versus millionaires. And again, there are going to be some
who
very
loses?
We do.
Thousands.
We do.
Yep.
We lose this.
Yep. And
Wrigley loses the All-Star game. We lose as fans. But more importantly, baseball loses. Because, and I'm telling you, and I've said it before, and Sam, you've heard me say this, I don't know if in 2026 baseball survives a year without having baseball.
I think they're lucky. You can disagree with me or not, but I think they're lucky that the lockout wasn't this year, because I think the World Cup would have done some damage. Like I think it, because I think it would have. Yeah, because I think you already saw people rallying around it, but
if
you had nothing else to watch,
if USA wins even one more game,
yep.
If USA even wins, a quarterfinal, forget it.
And I mean, I'm not disagreeing with what Paul says here too. It's just not going to happen. Because if you're the players, why would you want it?
There's no reason. And they're going to go to the MLBPA and say, under no circumstances are you to vote for that. But the owners are going to lock out these players. And I do not see an end in sight where these two sides say, yep, we can come to an agreement on this.
You saw that playing the game.
They are so far apart. They are so far apart on what they want. And if I'm every other league right now, if I'm the WNBA, if I'm MLS, if I'm lacrosse, if I'm IndyCar, if I'm NASCAR, I'm saying, hey guys, I hear you're looking for a sport to watch. Come on. Because again, baseball has held the focus, and already they're dealing with all of these TV deals and all this other stuff like that. They've already been struggling with that already. But these other leagues have a pristine opportunity to say, we're playing. Come watch us. And let me show you why you want to watch us. They have a really good opportunity to do something. And these other leagues really have a chance to step up. But I'm telling you, as a baseball fan, I'm scared. I'm scared, Sam.
Steven, I don't know that we want to start talking crazy here. Like I said, I gave hockey during COVID. I've told you this. I gave hockey a chance. I turned it on. Blue Jackets were on.
Don't even start with Sam and hockey. I don't know why he hates hockey. It's amazing.
Blue Jackets were on, and the game went to like 94.
You watched Blue Jackets.
They're better than the Blackhawks. Yep. Rick Nash, best player in the NHL right now.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I can't. But again,
I don't know.
But again, I'm scared for my sport. I'm scared for the sport that I love. And guys, I just don't see an end in sight here that doesn't end with us losing this season. And these other leagues really need to step up and say and have an opportunity to really say, yep, come watch us. Baseball's gonna suffer because of this. They really are. Hurts my heart.
We'll be talking about it a lot over the coming months and so on.
Trade deadline's the 3rd.
Yep. So next week we'll be talking all about that and a whole lot more. Have a good week. Enjoy the rest of your vacation. Right?
Yes, absolutely. Thanks, Sam.
We'll see you next week.
Thank you, everyone. Appreciate you.
Pressbox lights burn through the haze. Sam and Leroy bringing the blaze. Hot takes scream, yeah, fire unfolds. Sports talk raw, no stories untold from the